What's up, GlowLiners, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready, because we've got a packed show today, kicking off with the intense legal drama surrounding the murder of Charlie Kirk. We're talking about the suspect, Tyler Robinson, making his first virtual court appearance. What will be revealed? And speaking of the Charlie Kirk case, the details emerging are absolutely wild. We're going deep into the confession and explanation offered by the murder suspect, Tyler Robinson, to his roommate. You won't believe the messages and the motive that's coming to light. But it's not just about the courtroom drama. We're also exploring the fascinating parallels drawn between Charlie Kirk and a historical conservative figure, William Buckley. What common ground did these two influential personalities share, and what does it tell us about their impact? And finally, we're heading to Capitol Hill for a fiery showdown. FBI Director Kash Patel is facing off against skeptical Democrats in a tense Senate hearing. Get ready for the clashes, the accusations, and the defense of his record. Stay tuned for all the details, and make sure you're subscribed and have that bell on so you don't miss a beat. The legal proceedings in the shocking murder of Charlie Kirk are intensifying, with suspect Tyler Robinson making his first virtual court appearance. This case has captivated the nation, and today's hearing is expected to shed more light on the ongoing investigation and the evidence against Robinson. The context here is crucial. The assassination of a prominent conservative activist has sent ripples through the political landscape, raising questions about security, extremism, and the nature of public discourse. Robinson, who is now facing charges including aggravated murder, allegedly planned the attack for over a week and left cryptic messages for his roommate. Robinson, 22, is not only charged with aggravated murder but also felony discharge of a firearm, obstruction of justice, and witness tampering, with prosecutors seeking the death penalty. Court documents reveal chilling details, including text messages where Robinson allegedly confessed to his roommate, stating, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." The motive appears to stem from Robinson's evolving political views, with his mother noting a shift towards pro-gay and trans-rights sentiments, contrasting with his family's conservative background and his father's diehard MAGA stance. Robinson reportedly told his roommate he was tired of his hatred, and that some hate can't be negotiated out. The public reaction has been a mix of shock, grief, and calls for justice, while analysts are dissecting the potential implications of the suspect's alleged motivations on political discourse and security measures at public events. Don't go anywhere, because the full story behind these chilling texts is about to unfold. And then, we'll uncover the surprising historical connections made between Charlie Kirk and William Buckley. The day conservative activist Charlie Kirk was fatally shot, the man now charged with his murder, Tyler Robinson, sent his roommate a series of cryptic text messages that have become central to the prosecution's case. These messages, detailed in court filings, offer a disturbing glimpse into the alleged planning and motive behind the assassination. This is a pivotal moment in understanding the Charlie Kirk murder investigation. Officials have revealed that Robinson's roommate received instructions to look under a keyboard, where a note was found stating, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." This confession, coupled with subsequent texts, paints a picture of a premeditated act, with Robinson reportedly planning the attack for over a week and referring to his actions as a big meme. The details emerging from the charging documents are extensive. Robinson, 22, is accused of sending his roommate, with whom he was in a romantic relationship, messages that included requests to delete the exchange. His parents also became suspicious after seeing news reports of the shooter, suspecting their son might be involved and that a gifted rifle could be the murder weapon. The roommate, initially disbelieving, eventually provided the text thread to authorities, which led to Robinson's arrest and charges including aggravated murder and felony discharge of a firearm. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. The messages also reveal Robinson's stated motive: "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out." He also mentioned his differing political views from his diehard MAGA father. Legal experts and the public are weighing in, with many expressing shock at the alleged premeditation and the detailed confessions. The case highlights the complexities of motive and the potential for radicalization, even within families. But the story doesn't end with confessions. We're also examining the broader societal impacts and the surprising historical parallels being drawn. Next up, we explore what Charlie Kirk and William Buckley had in common and the controversial views they shared. A recent analysis is drawing striking parallels between the late conservative activist Charlie Kirk and the influential conservative thinker William F. Buckley Jr., suggesting they shared a talent for making politics engaging, even while holding controversial views on equal rights. This comparison gains significance in the wake of Kirk's assassination, prompting reflection on the legacy and impact of conservative thought leaders. George Will, in a Washington Post column, noted that Buckley would have recognized Kirk as a kindred spirit, highlighting their shared ability to make politics fun. The detailed comparison delves into their shared opposition to federal intervention in striking down Southern segregation laws. In 1957, Buckley, at the same age Kirk was when he died, wrote an editorial titled, "Why the South Must Prevail," arguing that the white community in the South is entitled to take such measures as are necessary to prevail politically and culturally. He opposed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The analysis points out that in recent years, Kirk echoed similar sentiments, stating in a 2023 speech that we made a huge mistake when we passed the Civil Rights Act in the 1960s and calling Martin Luther King Jr. awful. This perspective has ignited debate among historians and political commentators, with some criticizing the real-world consequences of their doctrines, while others acknowledge their unique ability to energize their followers and make political discourse more accessible, albeit through divisive rhetoric. Stay with us, because the ramifications of these political discussions are hitting the halls of power. And now, we shift gears to a high-octane political hearing, where FBI Director Kash Patel is facing intense scrutiny. FBI Director Kash Patel found himself at the center of a storm during a contentious Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, clashing sharply with skeptical Democrats over accusations of politicizing the Bureau and pursuing retribution. This hearing is critical as it marks the first oversight review of Patel's tenure amidst significant internal FBI turmoil and growing concerns about political violence, a backdrop amplified by the recent assassination of Charlie Kirk. The proceedings quickly devolved into partisan warfare, with Republicans defending Patel while Democrats voiced strong criticism. The hearing was punctuated by heated exchanges, including a shouting match between Patel and Democratic Senator Cory Booker, and another between Patel and Senator Adam Schiff. Patel defended his record, highlighting accomplishments in fighting crime and disrupting drug flows, and noted the FBI's swift arrest in the Kirk assassination. However, he faced intense questioning regarding accusations of purging experienced agents and executives, which Democrats claim is a form of retribution. Patel denied lying to the committee and stated that any terminations were due to agents failing to meet standards or uphold their oath. He also addressed confusion surrounding his initial social media post about the Kirk suspect, acknowledging he could have been more precise. The hearing also touched upon unsubstantiated theories and inquiries into individuals perceived as adversaries of President Donald Trump, which Patel vehemently denied. Democrats, like Senator Richard Blumenthal, accused Patel of failing as a leader, potentially making the nation more vulnerable. Republicans, led by Chairman Chuck Grassley, countered that Patel was working to return the FBI to its law enforcement mission and that his predecessor had left the Bureau infected with politics. The hearing occurred on the same day Kirk's suspected shooter, Tyler Robinson, was charged, and Patel stated the FBI was investigating any potential broader violence connections. This political drama is far from over, and the implications are immense. But before we go, we've got a quick recap of all the top stories you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We covered Tyler Robinson's virtual court appearance in the Charlie Kirk murder case, dove deep into the suspect's alleged confessions to his roommate, explored the historical parallels drawn between Charlie Kirk and William Buckley, and witnessed the fiery clash between FBI Director Kash Patel and skeptical Democrats. Don't miss out on future updates. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, leave a comment below telling us your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms.